Good. What's good, everybody? And thank you so much for joining the Team Libra show. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you can uh, be updated when I'm bringing my new content. You definitely, if you're in a celebrity scandal, celebrity news, celebrity gossip, I'm definitely going to be the place that you want to be. So let's get right into it. I just want to say that I want to touch base on this. Dr. Dre and his, Dr. Dre is going through a divorce. So his wife, Nicole Young is her name. She was actually asking a few months back or whatever, it was shown that she was asking for $2 million a month to keep up with her lifestyle. It looks like here back in the first of the year, the first part of the year or so, Dr. Dre agreed to a temporary divorce settlement to pay Nicole Young $2 million plus to keep up with all of her, expenses. It's just a temporary fix. She's going to be paying for her bodyguards and things like that, but it was just a temporary fix until they can get back in court. I believe it's set for April. What did it say? They're going to be back in court April the 14th, I believe. Yeah, April 14th. And this is where they're going to be discussing like the spousal support and the legal fees. In the meantime, they have found out that Dr. Dre um, is actually seeing Apryl Jones. So Apryl Jones here, young girl, she's the baby's mother of Omarion. But Apryl Jones here, she was spotted out with Dr. Dre. And so when she was spotted out with Dr. Dre, before the picture came out or before it came out, she was spotted, she ended up coming out publicly saying that she's dating someone, but it's not serious. She's just kind of like, just going with the flow, and that's about it. So, uh, so that's what she said. So all of a sudden, now remember, Nicole Young, she just subpoenaed three, because this is a dirty divorce. This is a dirty divorce. And so Nicole Young, she's fighting fireballs, spitting fireballs. She definitely has subpoenaed three of his supposedly mistresses. Now get this. I mean, to me, I think that Nicole Young has a reason to be pissed. It's like he was with Nicole Young all of this time, but he had a lifestyle. I don't know if Nicole Young agreed with his lifestyle or she allowed him to be with other women or whatever, or did she never allow it and it was just, I don't know. I don't know what the situation was, but what I do know is that she subpoenaed three of his mistresses, and one of the mistresses is Crystal Rogers. She's a singer, and they said that she actually co-wrote Got Me Open on Dr. Dre's 1996 album. So I don't know if he's still messing with Crystal Rogers, because why would she subpoena a mistress from 1996? Or maybe she can do that, but yeah, so that would be crazy if he's been messing with Crystal Rogers at least since 1996 and this still your mistress. I don't know. Then there's another singer, she said um, Jillian Spear. And then there's a model named Kelly Anderson. So that's three people right there. Now remember, Nicole Young is trying to secure the bag. So what she's doing is showing the courts this blatant, basically, disrespect of Dr. Dre towards their marriage and their union. And so she's trying to prove this. And so now here comes this girl. Here she go, Moniece Slaughter. Moniece Slaughter just comes out. Now she's saying that Dr. Dre has threatened her because she confirmed the relationship. So what she said was, Moniece Slaughter, from what I could see, is she did confirm the relationship on I don't know if it was on the interview, but she has said everybody knows about that. They've been together for some time. I been knew that. Like, it's just saying like for some time, and been knew the words that she's using. And so it's like she's throwing fuel to the fire because of the fact that we already know that Nicole Young wants $2 million per month and there's a temporary fix, and they have to go to court in April. And now all of this stuff is coming out. We're in February, and different things is coming out. And Nicole Young is definitely going to chomp on this, and this will be further evidence and further proof. So now Moniece Slaughter is saying, trying to cry about it and say that somebody called her house and it was threatening her, telling her to shut up because you're messing with a powerful person. So she said her family and friends told her don't come out and say nothing, but she said she needs to protect herself and she's going to speak out. But then she also said she's not going to be doing any other interviews or anything. So Moniece here, this girl is on antidepressants. She's kind of mentally disturbed as well. She's out here, she's confused, sexually confused. She's going around, hanging around with this girl here. If this girl here is now saying she's a polyamorous, which is somebody that just goes around and just sluts, and they find other slutty people that just want to slut and exchange body fluids and just be super nasty. And, again, I don't agree with it, but if that's what they want to do and it's legal, I don't care, but it's just disgusting. But you want to sit and go around and just it's like you have a problem. She said, and then this girl, Apryl, she said that Omarion is the one that made her famous because he basically screwed her vagina and put a baby in her. So that's how she basically became humanized, because in my opinion, I think that Apryl Jones have been around for a long time, and she's just like a natural born slut or a natural born promiscuous, or she was just, maybe her parents are slutty, I don't know, but it just seems like she gets around a lot. But the only reason why we saw her is because Omarion slipped up and had a baby by her or fell in love with her. But these are vicious, atrocious people. Like, she's out here saying she wished she would have slept with the game. She wished she would have screwed Shaq. And Shaq and her friend Moniece Slaughter was actually dating. And Moniece Slaughter is saying that she was upset with Shaq because he was cheating on her, telling her she's the only one. But Moniece Slaughter is a slut. Her father, Michael Lloyd Slaughter, has even basically, Moniece is saying that Michael Slaughter have disowned her father, because of all of her nasty ways. So it's not just other people saying it, and even her dad don't even want her around his other two children. Then she said that nobody will be able to find her father. He's not even on Instagram, and she can't even find him. But then I just found that he's a realtor in LA, and he's a realtor and a broker. He even has a phone number, a public phone number. So this girl is basically, Moniece here is full of shit. Because her father is right there. He's in Los Angeles. He's doing real estate. He's trying to make his way. And she wants to sit and act like she hated her father and said that her father was horrible to her mother or disrespectful to her mother. So you want to try to down him for the relationship that him and your mother had. But then you raise up the guy, Dave Thomas, who sings, who was in a singing group, Take Six or whatever it's called. So now this girl here, you were around Dave Thomas and you was around your mother, Marla. And you come out being sexually confused, saying that you're bisexual, you do men, women, anything, anybody. You're over-sexualized. They say you do have a gift because you did America's Next Top Model theme song and you're saying you're making money off of that. But it's just like, to me, I think that you need to stay out of grown people's business. So that's even period. Like, what are you saying that you didn't do anything to Dr. Dre? You did do something to Dr. Dre. You just put out him and Apryl Jones' relationship and confirming it and saying that they've been together a long time, when you know that Nicole Young is out here. Nicole Young is out here actually in the middle of a dirty divorce lawsuit with Dr. Dre. So now you're saying that you know that that was Dr. Dre to have someone call you. What proof do you have? You didn't say that they said this is Dr. Dre. You didn't say that Dr. Dre sent them. It could have been from Dr. Dre, but you don't think that you crossed the line by getting in this man's divorce? Like, I don't care if you do know people in the industry or whatever, so some people told you don't say nothing, the people closest to you, but then there's other people in your ear telling you to say something. If Apryl didn't want to basically talk about it, because Apryl just said she's just out dating, having a good time. But then her friend comes and says, yeah, she's actually with him. They're together. So, I don't know. So in my opinion, I mean, it's just to me, and emotions are so high, they tell people stay out of people's marriages. If this girl who was messing around with him for how long didn't say anything, did this girl here now, she don't give a damn about, I'm gonna tell you this, she's a polyamorous, so she's all into just screwing. And so you're not gonna get her by sex or anything like that. She doesn't care about Dr. Dre. She don't. She care about what he can do for her or whatever she's getting, but she don't care. It's like she been so washed up in the industry and used so much and sex so much and nobody gave a damn about her that she's just got a cold heart at this point. So she probably the one that told Moniece, you say it. Moniece probably said, shit, I go tell him that his ass out here and y'all been together. Shit, y'all was together. So, well, girl, I said, go on ahead. I don't care. That's probably what Apryl said. Next thing you know, she coming out running her mouth about Apryl's situation while Apryl Jones sitting up here like, I didn't say anything. You did say something because you used your friend to say it. Like, these girls are extra slutty, and it's like Love and Hip Hop is really exposing like all of the sluts in hip hop. So there's a lot of girls out here that's just wanting to willingly slut, that likes this stuff. Like, she's a polyamorous, so she likes to be a slut. She likes to be nasty. She likes to stay horny. And that's just the bottom line. So I don't know what the hell Dr. Dre was doing with her unless he was just with her to have a good time. I have no clue. But for Moniece to get out here and get into this man's divorce, I think it's just really messy. Now, we're just bloggers, so we can talk about what's out there and say what we think. But when somebody's actually in the inner circle and is going to say something that could definitely make or break you, that's where I will have a problem at. And I see that these are not even wholesome people. And then now all you see is people going around talking about, if you have sex with all these multiple partners, trust me, a woman's vagina, I don't care how much you clean it, it's going to be funky because God does not design for women to have multiple sex partners like that. And even if a man, like I said in another video, is having sex with multiple sex partners, if the woman is not, the woman's body is still going to be off and she is going to start to smell on the inside. It's like the goddess or something that your body's not built for that. And so it's just like now everybody talking about Yanni and getting all of these deodorizers and go do a Yanni the vagina cleanse and all this other stuff. Nothing is gonna, when you're a slut and you're a whore and you're a tramp and you're around doing that stuff, nothing's gonna help your vagina. Because your vagina, and you're screwing so many people or you're being totally disgusting. And I don't know. It's just women are not designed to be that way. You're supposed to be a queen and to respect your body and your temple and everything like that. But they're using sex to the bad and they're purposely doing this. And now it's like this girl is just ridiculous. Like, so I think that she put Moniece up to it. That's what I really think. Because why would Moniece have to come out and say anything? She's not a stand-up type of person. She's on antidepressants, got her own issues going on, and just a lot of other things. So, and she's out here saying you bisexual, then you back straight again, then you messing with men, women. And it's just like they all over the place. But at the end of the day, it's just about, this is Dr. Dre and his wife. And I think that Nicole Young went through a whole lot too. In my opinion, when you just look at her, you could tell that many people laughed at her for a long time. But she stuck it out the whole time, laughing on the inside. Like, I cannot wait until this certain time frame is up. I'm about to get you for every damn thing you got. Like, he probably hurt her in so many ways that she accepted just for this major payday today. And so it's like she would stop at nothing to get what she feels like she deserves. And so I don't know if she know Apryl Jones, if she know Moniece Slaughter or what, but I do know that she's taking a lot and she ain't taking no more. And she coming and she tastes blood. She putting the fire under Dr. Dre's ass. But at the same time, should these people be coming out dipping off in their businesses and their marriage? If you didn't like what they say, if I didn't come for you, if I didn't send for you, don't come for me. So did you see Apryl Jones? Do you see that maybe Apryl Jones want to attach herself to a high, profile case? I don't know, but Apryl Jones, did you see Nicole Young subpoena you? Did you see her come for you? So what the hell are you doing? Why are you out here just putting yourself... Monique, did you see her come for you publicly? So how you just out here trying to act like you're divulging or giving information? That's just wrong. These people are married, and it's whatever happens is between them. And I just think that Apryl, young as hell. I think she in her 20s. I think Moniece is like 32. She should know better, truthfully. And it's just like, stay out of these people's business. Stay out of their marriage. It looks like Nicole already know what she doing and let her do what she doing. But now you coming out, Moniece, trying to play the victim, saying, you know what? I was just threatened, and they talking about me and my family gonna get hurt, so I'm not doing no more interviews. I ain't about to talk about this. You shouldn't have never talked about it. You don't have a dog in the fight. If Apryl want to get up and talk about it, let that coward get up and tell her story. But if she's so scared that she don't want to come up, you should have shut the hell up. You had no business, Moniece, going out here dipping your business and dipping your nose into these people's business. And she's purposely doing it because of this whole spousal support legal fees is coming up in April. So, of course, if I was Dr. Dre, I'd be pissed. Would I give her a call? Probably not. I would just ignore the girl. But it's just still, that's why I don't even know that he called her. Like, she's saying that he called her. But if it's such high profile, I don't know that he called you and he able to risk it all and go to prison for threats and all that. He might have called you because you crossed the line, but what if he didn't call you? What if you got all these other enemies and somebody else was picking with you or messing with you because they know what you did and they tried to scare you like you were scared? Unless you just got proof that it was him, but I want to see the proof. I'm not going to go out here and say Dr. Dre threatened Moniece because I don't know if he threatened you. The way that you act, you mentally and emotionally unstable like that, you probably got more enemies than this person. Even Apryl Jones is just disgusting. And it's like Apryl Jones don't even care because I guess it seemed like to me she felt like the industry took advantage of me all these years. Y'all turned me into this slut, this hoe, this sex symbol, and now I'm hot and I'm bothered and I'm horny all the time and I don't give a damn. I'm going to say who I am. Now, luckily, Omarion gave me a voice when he had a baby by me, because now I'm about to tear the industry up. So that's what it seems like she here to do. So I don't know. What y'all think? Do you think that Moniece went too far by running her mouth about Dr. Dre and Apryl Jones, especially during the time of this April court date coming up about spousal support? Or do you think that was okay and that you don't see anything behind it? It was just frivolous conversation that went wrong. To me, I just feel like she's wrong because they're married. This is a married couple here. And they're going through whatever they're going through. And I just don't think that Moniece, who is nasty, disgusting, very compromising, and this is just all alleged in my opinion in this whole video. But it's just in my opinion, she's just really slutty, really trampy. And it just looks like she was an industry whore. And when I say an industry whore, it's just someone who just likes to have sex. And just like what Apryl Jones said, we like to have sex. We like to have sex with different people. We like to have sex all the time. The same thing they do on Love Hip Hop. That's identical to what Apryl Jones is describing. I'm going to do a video on that and a commentary on that. Because exactly what Love and Hip Hop is showing. And you have all these people. The only person that literally made it out was Cardi B. She literally made it out and made a brand for herself. But other than that, the women, they will show you, they go around, they screw people, they screw different people's men, they fight, they argue, and then Monique's going to say, no, that's not who I am, that's just for TV. If you're not a drama-fied person, then what are you doing now? You are that drama-fied person. You are that troublemaker. You're everything that they show on TV. So just own up to it. But what I got to say is I think that you should leave Dr. Dre and Nicole Young out of this. And if Apryl Jones want to open up her mouth and have something to say, then let her come and say it. Do I believe Dr. Dre called your phone? No, I know Dr. Dre didn't call your phone because you said it wasn't him. He sent somebody. But what proof do you have that he sent somebody? So that's where we got to go from there. So don't forget to hit the subscribe. Y'all definitely want to be a part of the Team Libra show. We definitely rocking it out. We definitely going hard all the time. So you don't want to miss out. Go ahead and smash the freaking subscribe button. Yeah! And I'm out.